This is Meghan Donnelly. Thank you for joining. Today's class is a neck and shoulder therapy class. If you're experiencing discomfort in the upper body, we'll have some safe and gentle stretches you can do today to bring some movement back into the body and hopefully alleviate any pinching or misalignment, discomfort. The most important thing is that you're breathing very deeply and listening to your body. Stretch your wrists, make some circles here with your hands and reach both arms up. And then side bend to the right, right hand down, left arm up. Open up the left side of the body. Bring both arms up and switch to the other side. Right arm reaches up and over. Nice side bend here. And then let's open up the left side of the neck. Reach that left arm far away from you. And you can move the left arm up and down a little bit as you're dropping your right ear over to the right shoulder. Feel that pulling motion from the left fingertips all the way to the side of the face on the left side, that left jaw side. Maybe even feeling it pulling close to the left ear. You might move your head in a nodding motion while it's over to the side for more intensity. Very carefully come through center and let's do the other side. Stretch your right arm far away from you and gently drop your left ear to the left shoulder. Slowly begin to move your head in a gentle nodding movement as you continue to reach those right fingertips as far away from the right shoulder socket as possible, creating some productive pulling, stretching movement here. And then bring your head back to center and release. Take a moment to breathe here in a neutral seated position. And then grab your props. Your block will go in between your knees. And take your blanket and fold it up like a pillow in a square. And use it under your left ear for a pillow. We're going to stack the hands and do a yoga therapy trick called the clamshell, opening and closing your palms here, kind of like alligator jaws here, with your right palm closing over the left, opening and closing your arms like alligator jaws. And the block is keeping your knees at hip width distance, which is more comfortable for the back. Your knees are bent so that you're not balancing on that left side, but just continue to gently open and close your arms here. And as your body begins to open, you'll be able to open to the right side even more. You should not be feeling any sharp shooting or stabbing pain here. So modify as needed. Now, with the right arm out to the side, slowly begin to let it glide close to the floor overhead like a 12 o'clock position if your right arm were a arm of a clock. And then moving it into the 9 position, the right arm reaching to the right and then reaching overhead like a 12. So as if you have a plate on your hand, you're just gently gliding that arm a quarter of a turn overhead and then out to the right side. You may need to modify or kind of jump or glide over any places where you get stuck on this movement. We'll now begin to add on a subtle head turn, looking up when your arm is reaching up overhead and looking away from the right hand when your right arm is out to the right side. So reach up, look up, reach out, look away. You're just rolling onto the back of your head and then gently onto your left ear. It's kind of challenging to do 2 things at one time. It's a little confusing, but just think reach up, look out, look away. When you're reaching your arm overhead, you're gently turning your gaze upwards. When you reach your arm out to the right side, you gently turn your head onto the left ear to look away. This will help you to increase your range of motion. Okay, release that side. We're going to slowly switch sides and come onto your right side. Block in between the knees, pillow or blanket underneath the right ear for support. Stack the arms. You've got your alligator jaws here. And when you're ready and you're balancing on your right side, you can open and close the clamshell here. Keep breathing. You may notice that opening and closing on this side is either harder or easier than the other side, and that's good information to have. If you run into any spot where you get stuck or you feel pinching, see if you can maneuver around it in a gentle and safe way so that you can continue to invite gentle movement. We'll now begin to glide that left arm a few inches along the floor like you did before, reaching overhead like you're pointing towards the 12 on your pretend clock face, and then reaching to the left side like you're pointing to the 3 on your pretend clock. Reaching up, gliding the arm out to the left, reaching left. Reaching up, gliding to reach left. So just a quarter movement on your pretend clock here. Left palm facing up. In a moment, we'll add on that head turn to make it even more therapeutic, a little more to think about. So this is the variation we did before where we turned our head just a quarter turn from looking up toward the ceiling and looking away from our moving left arm. Reach up, look up. Reach out, look away. As you're reaching overhead, you're looking up. As you reach out to the left, you turn your head to the right on your right ear and look away. Moving slowly at your own pace. Reach up, look up. Reach out, look away. You may need to move very slowly and do less repetitions, and that's okay. Almost done with this side. And then bring the palms together. Slowly roll over onto your stomach. And if you have your blankets handy, stack 2 of them up in long rectangles for later. And hold yourself up into Sphinx pose, reaching both legs behind you, pointing your toes, and you're up on your forearms here for Sphinx, almost pulling and dragging the body forward. Your throat is relaxed, your face is relaxed. You can turn your head to one side and then to the other to check in with the neck while in Sphinx pose. Keep breathing. Notice how your back is feeling in this gentle back bend. If you need to, stretch your legs even further away from your torso. Throat is relaxed. Face is relaxed. No compression in the low back. Keep it long. And then slowly drop the head to gently lengthen the back of the neck and explore how that feels on your neck today in Sphinx. Once again, look up in Sphinx. Explore opening the throat, and then look down in Sphinx. And now we'll grab those stacked blankets and use them under our ribs for a little elevation, like a bolster. So you're lifting your ribs away. Your right ribs are on the blanket stack, and it's giving you a little traction here on your right side. You're on your right side with bent knees, block in between the knees, similar to what we did in the clamshell flow. But this is side sphinx, and you're lifting your ribs up on the blankets to kind of hang off the blankets, create a little space there on the right side body. Use your left fingertips to support you in side sphinx. You're up on your right forearms for support. Keep breathing in this side body stretch. It may feel really good, it may be really easy, or it may be very difficult depending on where you're experiencing imbalance today. As long as it feels productive, you can hold it. Now let's roll over onto our left side, still using the props, block in between the knees. Use your blanket stack, your dual blanket stack under the left ribs or your bolster, either one. Letting your hips hang away from your ribs up on the bolster. You can even wrap your right arm behind your back for more opening in the shoulder area. Keep lengthening on that left side body. Keep breathing. One more breath here. And come out, come onto your belly, but use your bolster under the ribs so that you have something lifting your ribs away from the hips, that similar traction movement. This may not work for everybody's back, but see if you can find a safe place where the ribs are elevated up on the blanket slightly and your hips and your feet are reaching far away from the ribs so you have lots of space there. The block can rest underneath your forehead as you rest. And then we'll prepare for locust with the arms clasping behind the back. Your ribs are already lifted with the help of the blanket and the block under your forehead, so you don't have to use your back muscles too much to lift the fist up off the hips. So lifting your arms off your back like a supported locust pose. Then release your clasped hands and just relax here on your belly. We'll prepare for another round. Clasp your hands behind the back again, and this time we will lift the chest up, lifting your head up off the blocks and barely lifting your torso up away from the blankets just as much as you can comfortably. Remember, we're trying to open the chest here, open the throat, of course, strengthen the back, and relax on your belly and rest. Now bring your hands next to your shoulders and slowly push yourself up and back into tabletop position on all fours. Bring your stacked blankets between your knees for supported child's pose. The block can come underneath your forehead and your ribs can rest on your bolster or stacked blankets. Relax in supported child's pose. Keep breathing. Just observe your body. And then use your hands to help you to slowly come up out of supported child's pose into a kneeling position. Let's open the chest by bringing the hands behind us, palms down, fingertips face us. Bend your elbows, open the chest, and lean back to open the throat. Relax your face, Relax your jaw. Gently press into the fingers. Spread the fingers a lot. Relax the jaw and face, forehead. Breathe. Gently turning your head to the left. And now gently turning your head to the right to explore your range of motion in the neck while in this chest opener. And then use your hands to help you slowly come up. Grab your yoga blocks and bring them to their medium height and bring your elbows and forearms to the blocks for this heart melting pose. You can bring your bolster under your forehead and then with your elbows and forearms on your blocks, lean back, sit back toward the heels. Get a nice opening here in the armpit region as your heart melts toward the floor. This should feel productive and should feel good on the shoulders and neck. So if you need to modify this by maybe bringing the hands to the block or just another supported shoulder, child's pose rather, then please modify as needed. And we'll come out of that heart melting pose, back into kneeling. Loop your shoulders down the back with a few shoulder rolls to clear out the shoulders and find neutral position. And then grab your props again and make a tall bolster. Stack two blocks next to one another on their shortest edge so that they are the same length as your stacked blankets. So essentially you have a bolster here for a restorative twist. Bring your right hip next to your block blanket setup. Your feet are in deer pose, right foot to the left knee. And we'll start with a side bend, opening up the right side body first before we begin to twist, reaching both arms up. Now turn toward the blankets. Begin with your twist as you begin to relax your body on the stacked blankets. It's more challenging to turn your head to the right, so you can always continue to look in the direction of your knees to the left. So keep breathing. Allow your bolster set up to support the weight of your torso so that you can really relax into this deep supported twist. Keep breathing. Just a few more breaths on this side. And then slowly turn your head to the left. Let your neck adjust. Then use your hands to help lift you, gently pressing into the floor and lift up. Reach both arms all the way up. Stretch the side bodies and release. We'll do the same thing on the other side, deer pose with the legs. So that's our left hip next to our block blanket set up, left foot to the right knee. Both arms up. Let's side bend to the right and stretch the left side body first before doing the restorative twist. Keep breathing into that left side body, left armpit as you stretch up with the left elbow. And then we'll slowly reach up and turn toward the blankets and gently rotate our whole torso to face the blankets and rest on the blankets. You can rest on your forearms here, eventually turning your head to the left with your right ear on the blankets. That's more intense on the neck, so looking in the direction of the knees is more gentle. And now we will enjoy and relax and release in this supported twist. Second side. Keep breathing. Slowly turn your head to the right. Let your neck adjust. And then use your hands and arms to help lift you up slowly out of this reclined supported twist, reaching both arms up and side bend to your right. Left arm up and over. Nice counter bend here. And release. Come to a neutral position on all fours. And then prepare for supported child's pose again using your bolster setup. You can turn your head to either side and relax. This is supported child's pose. Change directions of the way you're looking so that your other ear is on the blanket. Stay here. And then slowly come up out of that. Next, we're going to open up the chest and shoulder, laying on our left side for broken wing pose. So you can use your block underneath your left ear and bring your left arm in a 90-degree bend for broken wing pose. Laying on your left side, wrapping the top right arm behind the back or using the right fingertips for support, opening up that left shoulder. So the left foot can be bent, the left knee can be bent to support you, and that right foot can come behind you or be stepping somewhere near the bottom left knee for support, or just bring the knees together, whatever feels best on your back. Keep breathing into the left shoulder. Keep breathing. Then use your top right hand to help slowly push yourself out of this. Circle the left arm a few times. And then, of course, we'll do the other side, laying on our right side, making a 90-degree bend with the right wing here. So broken wing pose on the other side. 90-degree bend on that right arm, rolling onto your right side. So you're feeling it in the inside of the chest on the right side and really feeling it in that right shoulder socket. Your right ear is resting on a block or blanket stack or pillow so that your head is in line with the rest of your spine. You can always put blocks or blankets in between your knees as well, or bring your left foot to the floor somewhere. Of course, the focus is on the right shoulder, but we want our back to be comfortable at all times. Keep breathing into this right side shoulder opener. And then use your hands to help slowly push you up out of this. And move that arm around a few times. Find your range of motion. Then come into a crisscross position. Roll your shoulders a few times. Check in with the neck and shoulders. And then sit on your right hand. Drop your left ear to the left shoulder and do a little stretch here on the right side of your neck and face and jaw. So you're sitting on your right hand and pulling away from the right side as you lean left. Your left ear drops to the left shoulder and hopefully feeling a healthy, productive pull on the right side of your face, throat, and shoulder. Gently push your head back to center, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Sit on your left hand now, so your left fingertips turn in towards your body and you sit on your hand. That's optional, but just keep the left arm moving away from the left ear as you drop your right shoulder to the right ear to the right shoulder rather, feeling that pull on the left side of your neck. Keep breathing. You might move your head in a gentle nodding movement while over to the right side to explore different areas of the left shoulder and left side of your neck. And then bring your head back to center and make some almost complete circles with your head. So almost a full neck roll here. Moving almost in a full circle and go back the way you came. All right. Now grab your blocks if you still have them handy and we'll lay on them. And you can bring them on their lowest height. One of them going vertically in between your shoulder blades and the other one horizontally behind the head rather. Your blanket stack can now go under the knees for support. And we'll set ourselves up for our final relaxation pose, which you can hold as long as you like, but it's important to be very comfortable. So if having these blocks underneath you doesn't feel right, you could make the blocks at medium height and see if that feels better under the shoulder blade. You could also remove the blocks altogether or move the block higher or lower under the back. The idea is to find opening in the chest. You can reach the arms overhead to get more opening in the armpit area. These props are helping us to find space and opening in the front side of the body while passively relaxing over them. If bringing the arms overhead stops being comfortable for whatever reason, you can always bring the arms out to the side in a T position instead. So we're approaching our 30-minute mark. You can stay lying in this position as long as you like. You could carefully roll over and do Shavasana for a few minutes on your own. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.